When you hear someone say, "I'm going to go get a massage today," what comes to mind? Do you picture a luxury spa, candles, a day of pampering and relaxation? Well, it could be. But in today's world, more and more people are using massage as a means of therapeutic modality for sore muscles, chronic pain, or recovery from sports. Massage therapy has existed for over 5,000 years, originating in the eastern part of the world. It really wasn't until the 20th century that we started practicing and exploring this holistic form of healing here in Western civilization. In this episode of Your Best Life, we're going to chat with a licensed massage therapist to see how we can benefit from having a massage, how often we should go, and what type of massage is best for our particular condition. Stay tuned. Welcome to another episode of Your Best Life. I'm your host and healthy correspondent, Beth Schomp. Now, I don't know about you, but if I could get a massage every single day, I would. But not because I want to be pampered. I've learned the importance of self-care. When we take care of ourselves, we increase our energy, we reduce the fatigue, we sleep better, but it also improves our immune system. So today, I have the pleasure of introducing you to Jessica Combs of the Market Spa. Jess is a licensed massage therapist as well as a licensed esthetician and an herbalist. How are you today, Jess?
I'm doing great, Beth. How are you doing?
I'm good. We're so glad to have you on here.
Thank you so much.
So why don't we start off this way by letting you tell us a little bit about you and what got you into the industry of massage therapy?
Yeah, so it was kind of a mistake, surprisingly, or just a surprise. I actually have been in the beauty retail world for just a little under a decade. I was a manager at Ulta and Sephora off and on, and so I was always around the beauty industry. I loved it so much, and I decided to go to school to get my skincare license, my aesthetics license, and the school that I went to actually offered dual licensing, so massage therapy and skincare, and I thought, okay, it'll help me get a job, I guess, let's try it. I fell in love with it. It was the coolest treasure hunt. You can find different things on different people. We all have the same muscles, but they're all in different places somehow.
It's like a giant puzzle.
And it is, and it's just wonderful. It's one of the things that I can do that makes a huge difference right away. So love the fact that I was able to do that, and it was just kind of a surprise to me. I had never thought about massage before, but the benefits are amazing, and I love being able to do it.
I bet it makes you feel good knowing you're making someone else feel better as well.
Oh my goodness, it's the best part by far.
Absolutely. So I know that I touched on this in my intro, but tell us a little bit more in detail about the benefits of massage therapy.
Yeah, there are a ton of benefits to massage therapy. So everybody knows about the relaxation, the actual help when it comes to stress and anxiety. All of that is beneficial, but there are a lot of internal benefits to massage as well. It helps to increase circulation, helps to increase immune function, it helps with organ function, it helps with mobility in the body. We don't realize how much we can't do because we don't do it.
It's true.
So when you're in a massage and you get everything moving, you realize that's why people feel like jello, is because their bodies are just moving again. So mobility, it helps with chronic pain, which is something. There are a lot of ways to solve that out there in the world, and massage is just a way to work with your body to solve those problems.
Right.
And consistent massage and all of that, it really, really helps your entire well-being.
So immune system.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about that and the benefits of massage therapy with the immune system.
Yes, yeah. So massage therapy just kind of helps with homeostasis in the body, which is our balance in our body. So massage therapy helps you become more aware of issues in your body, helps increase blood flow and circulation, which feeds all of your organs and all of your functions, and all of that helps to detox the body. It helps your body run efficiently, which increases your immune function tenfold.
Good.
Yeah.
This question basically has two parts to it. Is how often, first of all, should we come in for a massage, really, to get the continued benefits of it? And then what sort of things can I do on my own to continue to promote the benefits of that massage?
Definitely. So as far as frequency goes, it just depends on what you're trying to treat or what we're trying to do. Minimally monthly is a very good idea because your body actually runs on a monthly cycle.
Yeah.
So definitely monthly if you're just looking for that relaxation, that break away from your real life type thing. But if we are really trying to make headway on an issue, whether it be chronic pain, whether we're trying to increase lymph movement and circulation in the body, if we're trying to treat something specifically, those things, it's kind of based on your body. You definitely don't want to do every day, even though we all want to. But weekly, if that's something that you feel your body needs, and it's all about listening to your body too. When you come in for a massage, you feel great. If within a week or so everything's starting to tense back up, your life is just as stressful, all of that, you come back in. If after your massage you feel amazing for 3 weeks, your body's good for 3 weeks. So definitely up to your body when it comes to that.
And then after I leave, what sort of things can I do on my own?
Definitely. So as immediately after a massage, you want to make sure that you are drinking water. Water helps to flush the lactic acid out of our body. And lactic acid is one of those things that makes you sore after a workout. Pretty much what we're doing is a workout without your help in the massage room. So definitely have to flush all of that out. And then with like regular care throughout the month or different things that you can do, chiropractic care is a huge helper when it comes to just treating your body, getting it back to that homeostasis, that balance, and making sure everything is aligned. They reset the hardware, we reset the software. So without the two, you kind of have 50% of the job done. Another thing that you can do is stretching, or a lot of people choose yoga when it comes to stretching because it really helps you to balance your nervous system, and it helps you to move your limbs in ways that you didn't think that they could, but they really can.
Right.
So all of those things help to promote healthy function in the body, and they keep your body from locking those muscles in place, which is what causes a lot of our pain.
Awesome. That's great. You know, a lot of people picture this really quiet room, which is true, but communication is important between a massage therapist and your client. So talk a little bit about communication.
Definitely. Communication is one of the most important parts before, during, and after a session. So before a session, we talk, you have any questions whatsoever, I'm available, you let me know. I will soothe some of the worries. But when you get into your session, it's extremely important to be very honest and very open about pain thresholds, about whether something is too little or too much pressure, because if you can't relax in your session, I can't do any work.
Right.
Your muscles are still locked, everything is still jammed up on me, and it takes a lot longer to get everything to relax and open up, and that takes time away from the session. So if in the very beginning there's a warm-up, so I always do a couple motions for warm-up, and that's to help warm the tissues, it's to help soothe the nervous system. It's where we use some tricks to help calm the body, and that's so I can get into the muscles without it being painful at all. But if you are tense that entire time because I don't know that it's too much pressure or it's too little pressure and you need more, you're going to waste a lot of your time in your session without actually getting some healing done. So it's definitely important to talk.
So if I'm on the table and you're working, but I feel like this, I need it to be deeper, then talk about that.
Exactly. Then you just let me know. Little more pressure, little less pressure. And if you want to say an entire sentence, go ahead. If you just want to say more pressure, that's fine too. But just as long as I know that what I'm doing, because my capabilities are all the way from Swedish massage with very light pressure, or effleurage massage with very light pressure, to deep tissue sports recovery type massages. So if I'm doing a deep tissue massage because someone asked for that, but it's too hard, they're going to be in a lot of pain. If I'm doing a Swedish massage but they really need the deep tissue, they're not going to get much out of it.
So they'll be frustrated.
Definitely talk.
Right. So communication is important.
Yes, most definitely. And even if it's just a quick interlude into the relaxation, we'll be back to relaxing much faster, and you'll be more comfortable, so you'll be able to just check out.
Good. Are there any particular health concerns that you would want to know in advance before someone comes to you?
Definitely, yeah. So when you book an appointment, I do have an intake, a couple questions just to make sure that there aren't any, we call them contraindications, but they're just things that we have to be aware of, sometimes stay away from. And those conditions, specifically medical conditions, would be something like if you have a high-risk pregnancy, or if you are before your second trimester. That is kind of a gray area for some massage therapists, but it is just safer to wait until the second trimester. Or if you are high risk, if you get clearance from your doctor, most of these conditions, if you get clearance from your doctor, you are good to go. That would be diabetes, high blood pressure, because we do increase fluid movement. That includes your endocrinal or your endocrine system. So all of those fluids start to move.
Right.
So we do affect the body. People who are taking prescription pain medication, that is something that I have to know about, because that changes your pain threshold. So I could go way past what you're able to handle, and you're going to be really sore and very unhappy the next day, but you didn't know at the moment because you just took your regular pain medication that you take. So that's just something for me to keep in mind. You can still come in even if you take pain medication for chronic pain. You can still come in. It's just something for me to keep in mind so I don't get too deep on you.
What about allergies?
Allergies come and go. Definitely increasing circulation in the body can increase some sinus issues, can increase things like that. There are methods that we can use to help clear those areas. I specifically do lymphatic drainage massage on the face. I'm not lymphatically trained for the body, but lymphatic drainage on the face to help with it. But as far as what you're allergic to, I have to know foods, medication, and product-wise. And the reason foods is because I have a lot of natural products that I use in my room that are literally considered food. And if you have a food allergy to something, there could be something over here that triggers it. Or the cream that I use is an actual Ayurvedic balancing cream, so it does have herbs included in it. So I just need to know any and all allergies before we begin, because that is definitely, there are topicals going onto the body, and things like that. But sinus allergies, we can actually work around those.
Good to know. Good to know. In regards to massage therapy, tell us the different types of massage therapy that you specialize in.
Definitely. So I am trained in Swedish massage, which is the traditional, everybody knows, the relaxing type of massage. I'm trained in deep tissue massage, which is more of the pain relieving, muscle tension. You have actual issues, knots, tension in the muscles, things like that. And I'm also trained to do prenatal massage. I do prenatal massage anytime after the second trimester. As long as it's cleared by a doctor, if it's high risk, then I do that as well. And I cater my sessions to whatever is booked that day. So my essential oils are safe for pregnancy if I have that coming in, things like that. So it's definitely a whole different experience depending on what you're coming in for.
So you mentioned essential oils.
Yes.
So are there particular, and we'll do a whole nother session on essential oils, but in a massage, what are the oils that you would lean more towards using?
Yes, definitely. So there are some oils that I stay away from in massage and some oils that I love using. The ones that I stay away from are the ones that make you phototoxic, which means you'll burn easier when you go outside. So even though everybody loves lemongrass, everybody loves peppermint, things like that, they do make you a little bit photosensitive when you go outside. So when you leave my session, I don't want to take a chance that you burn or anything like that, even though I love using those even topically. You just don't want to go outside in those. But lavender is something that I use almost constantly. I use a lot of eucalyptus, actually. In my room, I use a diffuser blend that has lavender, eucalyptus, and peppermint, because the benefits of it can be in the room around us without causing us to have that sunburn issue when we go outside. But essential oils are fabulous for your body and your nervous system.
That's great. Good. Are there any particular times where a massage should be avoided?
Definitely. So if you have an injury, it's called an acute injury. That means it's within the first 72 hours. You sprained your ankle, you hurt your knee, rotator issue, anything like that. If it was a specific injury, there's a 72-hour countdown where your body is in panic mode. It sends in a lot of inflammation. We can't work when that's happening. So 72 hours after an injury, anytime that there is a infectious disease, that could be cold, flu, it could be fever, you don't know what it is, but any type of fever, anything that could be infectious, and that includes skin lesions as well. Those are total contraindications. Something called a local contraindication, which means we just have to avoid that area, are things like varicose veins, actual like breaks in the bone that are past that 72-hour, but you have a cast or you have a splint or something like that. We stay away from that entire area because we don't want to increase blood flow to it. And then there are certain health conditions that should be avoided completely. That is up to your doctor 100% though. So if you have heart disease and heart failure, liver and kidney failure, if you're being treated for cancer, oncology massage is a thing and it's very, very beneficial.
Wow.
But you have to be at the right moment in your cancer journey and it has to be cleared by your doctor.
Good to know. So Jess, I want to thank you so much. You are a wealth of information when it comes to massage therapy, and I can certainly attest to her personally because I've been to Jess and she is fabulous. So Jess, if someone wanted to reach you, how can they do that?
So I have my location here in Bonita Springs. That's where we're at right now. It's right above Tokyo Bay off of 41. It's in the J. Lee Salon Suites and it's called the Market Spa. So I do all of my sessions, all of my services. I also have a website. It's at themarketspa.com. So at themarketspa.com. And then you can also find me on Instagram. It's the @ symbol at themarketspa on Instagram. So pretty easy to find, and Facebook as well.
And all of that information will be posted at the bottom of this video. So I want to thank you for joining us today. Now, a couple of different things. Be sure you like this video. We really want your support in that particular area, and subscribe to the channel. Now, for any other questions that you might have for me, you're welcome to email me at yourbestlife9@gmail.com. I so look forward to seeing you on our next video. Until then, be happy and be healthy.